We have already talked about creating bullet points, but as I mentioned, those were pretty basic. And as you progress through your college career and you're approaching graduation, you're going to want to make sure that your bullet points are excellent and not just okay. Good bullet points, like we talked about, are made up of an action verb and a task. Excellent bullet points follow this formula: an action verb and the task, and a method or a purpose or a result at the end. If you can add one of these three to what you have, it's going to sound more professional and the task is going to seem more significant. It might not work every time, but if you can do this with a lot of your bullet points, it will definitely improve your resume. So let's work through this. How do we add a method? A method is about how you accomplished this task that you're listing. Maybe you utilize a particular strategy. Maybe you used a specific software to do this task. Maybe you did the job in a certain manner. By is a good connecting word here. So you add the word by to the end of your current bullet point and then you incorporate the method after it. Or you can add a purpose. And a purpose is, of course, why did you accomplish this task? What was the reason behind it? Maybe you were contributing to a larger project. Maybe you were assisting a supervisor in some way, working to achieve a specific goal. In order to is a good connecting phrase to use here. So you add that to the end of your bullet point and then incorporate the purpose. Or you can do a result. This one is tricky because it needs to be measurable, as in using numbers. Most college students don't have measurable results with the jobs they've had so far. So it's fine to stick with a method or purpose most of the time. If you want to incorporate a result, think of either an increase in something good or a reduction in something that's unwanted. Again, it has to be in terms of numbers. One example would be if you were a tutor and you could state a measurable improvement in the students' test scores, that would be a result that you could incorporate. So here are the bullet points we looked at in a previous video. Supposing you worked as a wait staff at a restaurant. Took customer orders and communicated them to kitchen staff, delivered food to customers' tables as ordered, ensured customers' requests were met if possible. So let's upgrade these with methods and purposes. So for the first one, instead of took customer orders, I changed it to received customer orders because I feel like that's a better verb to use. It sounds a little softer and more accurate. And we've incorporated a method here by including the software you used. So we end with received customer orders and communicated them to the kitchen staff via ShopKeep. So that would be the name of the software that you're using. So we're saying how you did it. For the second one, we've upgraded the language a bit here by saying beverages and entrees instead of just food. And now there's a method because we've added how it was done in a timely and friendly manner. For the third one, met customer requests whenever possible in order to ensure customer satisfaction. We've added a purpose. What's the reason for meeting customer requests? Because you want them to be happy with their experience in the restaurant. You want to ensure customer satisfaction. Now these bullets are a little more fleshed out. The reader understands a little better what you did at that job, and what you did seems a little more important, a little more impressive, and you're showcasing better written communication skills to your potential employer, and that is an all-around win.